Okay, hello guys. What is going on? It's your boy Mutant Fox here. Just waiting to make sure the stream is going live, and it looks like we are live. So let me finish getting things set up here so that I can see and interact with your comments because I care.
Guys, what
Oops,
is
let me
going on? It's your boy Mutant.
hang on just one second. Let me get the volume turned down there. Alrighty, so let me make sure that I have. Oops, where's the live chat? Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I closed the live chat on accident. Alrighty. So let me get things switched back over. So tonight we are live streaming something new, something a little different. This is Observer System Redo, and from everything that I can tell, it's sort of like a David Cage, Quantic Dream type game where you have dialogue options and it's sort of more of a puzzle-based exploration game. The reason why I'm not continuing with the Fallout 4 VR stream tonight, a couple of reasons. I think I may have a herniated disc. Started at I constantly have back pain, but I started having some severe back pain on Monday, got better Tuesday and Wednesday, then Thursday and today. It was pretty rotten. So guys, if anyone is in the chat, let me know if I need to make any adjustments to the sound levels or anything like that. In memory of Rutger Hauer, Mr. Tears in the Rain himself. And I believe this was one of the last things he ever did as an actor. I can't say for certain if this was his very last
in the time
acting
of
project.
your life.
Okay, let's listen to
live,
this.
so that in that good time there shall be no ugliness or death for yourself or for any life your life touches. Seek goodness everywhere, and when it is found, bring it out of its hiding place. Let it be free and unashamed.
That's kind of odd that I've got this weird audio thing. Hopefully that clears up when the game actually starts.
Matter and in flesh, the least of the values. For these are the things that hold death and must pass away. Discover and all.
Okay, so let's just kind of skip right to this right here. Adjust the slider. The lower left is not visible. Okay. So it seems like hopefully that audio glitching was just something on the game end. I don't think it's anything with my PC, but we'll click. Yeah, because I'm not hearing any audio cutting out right now in the same way. Observer was a game that was released during the PlayStation 4, Xbox 360 era, when the new generation of consoles were announced. They announced they were going to be doing a updated version for the new consoles that add in things like ray tracing, so this should be a really pretty gaming experience. And like I was saying before, I think it's really appropriate for Rutger Hauer to star in this. He was sort of in the original cyberpunk film
The
Blade
year
Runner.
is 2084. If they told me what the world would become, I would not have believed them. First, there was the nanophage, the disease of transition. A digital plague that swept across the land, killing thousands upon thousands of augmented souls. A heavy cost for meddling with our minds and bodies. Then came the war, the big one. The great decimation. The West killed the East killed the West. There were no winners. Except for Chiron. The corporation seized power and forged the Fifth Polish Republic, A crooked empire of blood and ash. There was no one left to oppose them. But still, we endured. And so it goes. The rich get richer as the poor rot away in their hovels, desperately looking for ways to escape reality. I am what they fear, a corporate tool of oppression. A despised leech that creeps into your dreams and feeds of your fears. If you don't remember, if you won't remember, that's when they call me. To access you, to gather evidence, to dredge up whatever's hiding in the darkest corners of your mind. My name is Daniel Lozat. Ways to escape real. I'm an observer. I am what...
Okay, so I am definitely getting some Blade Runner vibes from this. Give me just 1 second, guys. Let me post on Twitter that we are live. And then we are going to get the show on the road. Alrighty, let me switch back over and then we will begin. So yeah, as I was saying, I didn't feel like standing tonight. I think that Fallout 4 VR is going to be sort of more like a weekend daytime streaming game, and I will do my nighttime streams as these more shorter story-based games. I really kind of miss doing the Duracine stream because it's kind of nice to have something to kind of like relax and unwind to, and cyberpunk theme game just seems like
You there?
the perfect thing for that.
Come in, Lazarski. Lazarski, you there?
Interact by using R2.
Come in, Lazarski.
What am I?
Lazarski, you there?
What am I interacting with?
Come in, Lazarski.
What do I do? Nope, that's L2. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm here.
You okay there? I've been hailing you for the past 5 minutes.
I'm fine. I must have dozed off.
No rest for the wicked. How's the dream meter treating you?
Well, I'm not a vegetable yet.
Could have fooled me.
Hardy har.
I'm serious, Dan. Your signal's all over the place. Have you taken your meds?
I will, in a moment.
Do it now. I need you in good shape.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
There you go. Looking better already.
Yeah, wouldn't want me to mess up. Can you see the headlines? Another leech goes berserk.
Don't be like that. It's just,
Yeah. You don't need to check up on me. I can take care of myself.
Sorry, Dan. Company policy.
Of course it is. Any work for me downtown?
Nothing so far. No one left for you to interrogate.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yep, not pretty. The explosion leveled half a block. The place is still on fire. Corporate goons all over the place, securing the area.
You mean covering their asses?
Careful what you say. This is a monitored channel.
Who is this?
Uh-oh.
How'd you get this frequency?
Don't you recognize me?
Adam?
Yes. Well, what's left of me? Dad.
What happened? Where have you been all this time?
Away from you. It's funny. Thought it would be easier to hear your voice after all these years. But it really isn't.
Come on, Adam, don't start.
I really thought I could pull it off, you know? I was so close to making a difference, to setting us all free. And now it can't be for nothing.
Doesn't matter. Tell me where you are. I'll come and get you.
Shit. Dad, for once in your life, just listen to me. Whatever happens, I need you to remember, you're not in control.
Adam, can you hear me? You still there? Adam? God damn it.
Dad? Dad?
Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
Krabinsky. That's new. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates.
Come on.
Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Jesus. Adam, the stacks. You just had to hit bottom, huh? Rock fucking bottom.
Okay, so definitely an interesting start. You know, it's hitting all of those big sci-fi cyberpunk tropes. We have like the consciousness of the ghost in the machine. You know, the atmosphere is, not only Blade Runner, but kind of reminding me of, other staples of the, cyberpunk genre, like Ghost in the Shell, the anime, William Gibbs, Neuromancer, of course. You can see that fingerprints all over this. As we kind of get into this, I kind of want to address a complaint that I heard from Noah Caldwell-Gervais, one of my favorite game essayists, YouTubers. I think he has some really interesting viewpoints and criticisms and critiques and takes on video games. But when he was doing his sort of hour-long essay or video essay on the game Cyberpunk 2077, he made a critique on the cyberpunk genre that I thought was really interesting, and I don't know if I fully agree with, even though I think that in principle he was right. Let's see, I think we're going to get some more story stuff, so I'll have to continue that later if I remember. Oh, this is just interesting. Okay. You can definitely tell that this was done by a small, or this was made by a smaller studio. I remember getting excited for this one way back before the new consoles were announced. I saw one. It released without a whole lot of fanfare. Both times it was released, both this one, both originally and the 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 redo version. And oh, this does utilize somewhat of the haptic controls. Like that's kind of interesting. That's why I wanted to play this on the PS5 to see how they are um, utilizing the feedback in the DualSense controller. But no, one of the early reviews, or one of the reviews that I saw for this game, was that this is the best cyberpunk or science fiction type game that they have ever played. And Ereto, impeccable sound recording quality even under the harshest conditions. Oh, and it's a mini cassette recorder, which kind of brings me to, as I kind of fumble around and try and figure out what to do and where to go. One of the critiques that Noah Caldwell Gervais had for things, for modern cyberpunk type stories, is that they are almost sort of stuck in the era from which it was born, in the 80s and early 90s. And he said that the vision of those films worked, and the way that the early cyberpunk novels were written worked because the technology that they were talking about, hadn't come. People didn't have cell phones. It made sense that people were still using tape recorders, and the computer screens still looked the way that they did. But that they were trying to sort of be a prediction of what the future would look like. He said that the cyberpunk originally, was trying to be a forward-looking genre, and cyberpunk in its incarnations today, he said it feels like they are sort of stuck in the past, with their retro futuristic design. He said, we now know what some of these futuristic technologies look like. We have cell phones now, we have VR, and so he feels like, the purpose of good science fiction or good science fiction should be looking forward to technologies that don't exist yet and showing us something new, not showing us the way that we envisioned it in the past. And well, I think that he's right that the nature of cyberpunk has changed. I don't necessarily think that it's bad that we still have um, things that are being created in that genre that use that retro futuristic aesthetic, because I think that it does harken back to a time when technology, specifically internet and computers, felt new and exciting, and we didn't quite know what their limits were, and they didn't feel boring. Oh wow, I am at such a loss on what to do. Oh, maybe this guy can tell me what to do.
Need to get out.
Easy there, Tin Man. I'm not looking for trouble.
Oh, tenant? Huh?
What? No. Family.
Family. No. Tenant?
Sort of.
Name?
Last name, Lazarski.
Not on the record.
You sure? Check again.
Tenant? Name?
Grabinski. Leon Grabinski.
Maybe I should pay attention to what they're saying.
Apartment 7.
Okay, apartment 7.
Ground floor. Through the courtyard. Turn right, turn left. Straight ahead, turn right.
Yeah, I got it.
Right, left, right.
Backwards and forwards. Thanks.
Door open.
Okay, right, left, right. Apartment 7. This game definitely feels reminiscent.
Attention citizens. Curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts. Remain in your apartments and enjoy your chosen holographic content. Thank you for your cooperation.
Of a David Cage game it's, it's not necessarily a weird control scheme, but it certainly, sort of does things just a little bit differently from other games, and I do like. Okay, so right, left, and then right, and I'm looking for apartment number 7. And it didn't say ground floor. Okay, that's 8. Where's number 7? Oh, there it is. So the door would be open.
What the hell?
Oh. Okay, the 3D audio in this game is...
They've got breath. Help me. You need to.
It's great because I thought that ring was actually coming from my house. Like, I had to take off the headset because it did not feel like it was coming right next, like the sound was coming right next to my ear.
Adam? Oh my god.
Abnormal stress levels.
Ben,
Heart rate irregular.
drunk.
Administering mild sedative.
Dispatch, this is Lazowski, ID 656210. Can anyone hear me? Great. Fucking great. Okay, then. Maybe it's not him. Doesn't have to be.
Operational efficiency restored.
Interesting. So because this is science fiction, I just
This is Lazowski 656210, setting up a crime scene.
I just assumed that his son was dead and like his conscience was uploaded to the machine. So okay, press R1 to activate electromagnetic. Oh, R1.
I need to check the victim's compass for connections.
Hold L2 to analyze victim's compass. There we go.
HN. Gotta start somewhere. ID check. Failed. Time of
Maybe
death.
because he's missing his head.
About an hour ago. Before he called me.
Okay, so he's pretty sure that this is his kiddo. Blood, thank you. Okay, there we go.
6 million volts. Wasn't enough.
So he tried to defend himself. Okay. Well, that is his identity card, all right. Anything that I can scan there, so let's get that door closed. So there's something up here. A processor. Now, I wonder if I can pick that up and, like, take it back to the crime lab for investigation. Oh, the novel 1984 by George Orwell.
Printed on real paper. A little archaic for you, Adam.
Okay, I wonder, can I, like... That is some nice detail in the wow. That is some really nice detail. Having just, you know, popped one of those in a new motherboard, like, this is awesome. I can't tell what kind of oh, Core Sync model. CER Sync-7. Chiron Incorporated. One thing that I do really appreciate with games like this that are in the hard sci-fi genre, and I think cyberpunk in this. Well, I mean, this definitely is a cyberpunk inspired game, but you know, it's cyberpunk. I think kind of also encapsulates computer technology in its milieu, and I really do appreciate it when. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, so that kind of gives us some better. That would be a motherboard. and once again, like, the detailing of this is just fantastic. Like, I love it when you can tell that the designers and the creators of the game put, like, attention to detail in their technology. Like, this was you know, definitely something that was made for, you know, people who like working with computers and close to them. Like, I mean, all of the connectors are there in the right place. You know, you can sort of pick out. There we go. That would be more the orientation. You've got the, you know, the RAM slots, a fan-cooled CPU, the RAM DIMM slots to the right of that, the PCI Express slots. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PCI Express slots. This is totally the future, guys. Totally the future. Okay, there's the computer case. Which, by the way, I wasn't being sarcastic. Like, that many PCI Express slots in a motherboard is pretty impressive. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing for me to examine there. Oh, there is this server stack.
Collateral damage or evidence disposal?
Like, I'm just kind of wondering if I'm supposed to. Okay, no match for the manufacturer. It's a custom model. Warning: structural damage detected. This game definitely is not a hand-holdy game. Oops. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. You know, you don't have any waypoints. There isn't even an instruction. There isn't even like, you know, I wonder if I'm gonna. Oh, I thought I was gonna find. That's a little disappointing. I thought I was gonna find like a head in the freezer. Okay, so this looks like. Oh, I thought this was like an insulin thing. So, as far as I can tell, the only way to put something. Oh, okay, there we go. L1 biovision.
Controlled substance 45F, better known as feed. You'd never touch this, Gwen.
Yeah, nobody wants to believe that their kid's a junkie. Oh wait, actually, let me turn on my biovision and make sure that there's nothing in there that I'm missing. There's nothing there that I'm missing. Nobody wants to believe that their kid is doing illegal drugs. And check out those ray traced reflections. Is that a bra in the oven? Or a bag? What the fuck is that in the oven? Can I open the oven and no way for me to open the oven. Oh, okay, that's just a grocery bag. When I went through this long period in my life where I wasn't really playing a whole lot of video games, but one genre that I would occasionally pick up are the old like point and click adventure games, and I do like that they have sort of made a resurgence and that you get games with you know, better, smoother controls. Okay, what is this? Oh, I can turn off and on the fan. Neato burrito. Okay, so let's scan that bad puppy. Holographic frame. It might be nice if you told us who that's supposed to be a picture of. Or if I could like...
So this is your apartment. Doesn't mean it's your body.
I kind of think it is. I kind of think it is. Sorry. This is definitely the hacker of, or the apartment of a early 90s hacker. Oh. Okay, can I move this stuff? No, we're just gonna. See if there's anything. Oh, I found something. Okay. Interesting. So there's... Oh, I think that's just the wiring that goes up there, but that's... Okay.
Bingo.
There we go. Well, what's the code? Oh. 041. Okay, so of all the clues that I have, what would the code be? Well, thank you. I can see that it's a keypad. All right. Okay, guys. If anyone's in the chat, if you guys think that I came across anything that might be telling on what the code is, drop a line in the chat and let me know, because I think I missed it, and I do not want to resort to.
You never cared about this stuff.
Abstract art. I'm assuming that's what that is. Oh.
The hidden data storage.
There we go.
The encryption is too complex for my hacking tool. I'm taking it with me. I might be able to decode it later.
Okay, so I picked up the data storage unit. Don't see anything there. Let me see if there's something here that might... Okay, 1304. Let me try that, 1304. Feels like that's too... Yeah, that was too simple. Let me try the year. Oh, let me close that. 20... Oh man, that's a weird font. 2068? 0468? 2068? Okay. Well, that's...
That figures. You were never that sentimental.
Okay. So I've got to say, it's certainly a challenging, brain-teasing puzzle here. Okay, so let me go back and kind of go through. I wish that I had like a log book or something that I could open. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so case files. Identify the caller. I need to find the woman who contacted the victim. She might be in the building. The lockdown triggered the apartment's auxiliary security system. My vision might help me find a way to activate it. I need to find the woman who tried to contact the victim. Okay. So I feel like I'm missing something that's going to tell me what the code is. Wait, maybe there was something. Identity card, Adam. Card validity expired. that's not it. Oh, it can't be that simple. It really can't. I'm gonna be so pissed if it's this simple. What is this?
This banner was busted. The signal must have come from somewhere else.
That's the security panel. Well, let's give it a shot. Not gonna hurt to try 1984.
There we go.
I'll be damned. Huh. Okay. Okay, so let's... So, okay. So that triggers that. That comes down. Downtown Inferno. Tragic accident or insurgent attack. All these are corrupted data. Home security.
I've deactivated the apartment security system, leaving the crime scene.
Synchronized, powerful, something stabilization. How do I...
Synchrosine selected. Synchrosine refilled.
Okay, so apparently Synchrosine is something that I need. Okay, that's the holographic library. And that is the personal computer. Okay, so I've already closed the security. Let's see what this does. A glitch in the system, a brief history of nanophage. Interesting. So I wonder, like, did I get everything? Okay, so the apartment got locked because of the security system. I unlocked the security system. Now I can leave the apartment. Hopefully
This just doesn't feel right. You're still alive. I know it.
Attention tenants. This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instruction. Attention tenants. This is a sanctioned lockdown procedure. There is no need for concern. Remain in your apartments and await further instruction.
Hologram panel. Can I use the hologram panel?
Attention tenants. This is a sanctioned lockdown
Well, I guess that's over with. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm looking for that woman who tried to contact my son's apartment. Okay, so I've left the apartment. Option, interrogate the neighbors and identify the caller. Got it. Like, I'm wondering, oh, okay, so that's like a doorbell that I can ring.
KPD, I need to ask you some questions.
Do you know what's going on? My holo projection got cut off. I can't get a signal.
The building is under lockdown. No external connection. Not much we can do.
Shit. Sounds serious. So, you wanted to ask me something?
Do you know who lives in apartment 7?
7? I didn't even know anyone lived there. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know when they're gonna fix the connection? Not that it's like super important to me or anything. I just need to know.
You just take it easy. I'm sure someone is already working on it.
Oh, good. It's just that it feels weird to just sit here, alone, with my thoughts. You know, can you talk to me some more? It makes it kind of easier.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know. Gorski the Giant was fighting Killer Cromer today. You an AMA fan?
Not really. Sounds like you are.
Of course I don't know who won since my projector went out. Why are my hands shaking?
You been living here long?
Oh, well, it must have been at least 7 or 8 years.
Ever had a lockdown before?
I don't think so. I don't remember my projector going off. Ever.
Oh, come on. Are you really gonna make me be a prick to this guy?
I don't have time for this.
Oh, okay. I understand. It's no problem. I'll just sit here, alone. God, I'm really starting to sweat like a pig.
Hang in there.
Okay, see, this is where I have to disagree with Mr. Noah Caldwell-Gervais in that I think that there is still a predictive quality to this, retro futuristic sci-fi. Even though it is using technology that looks outdated, I think it still makes some salient points about the way that we interact with technology today. Like that guy, you know, he asked about a lockdown, but he was like, oh no, the satellites hasn't gone down before. Like, he isn't even aware that he's locked inside of his apartment. All he cares about is being able to interact with his computer and get online, and you know, that I think is true for a lot of us today. Even when we go outside, are we really aware that we're going outside? Like, you know, are we so glued to our devices, to our phones, and you know, so addicted to our technology?
Hi, this is Tom.
And Irene!
We hope you're having a positively peachy day.
Oh, we sure do.
Sadly, we're not in right now. But you can leave your message after the beep, and we'll get back to you as soon as we're home.
Can I leave a message?
Oh, I mean, beep.
Oh my god, and they just totally nailed the annoying couple voicemail.
What? What do you want?
Got a minute, sir? KPD.
Oh God, they're here! The cleaners are here!
So he just yeeted out of there. Okay, so I've done apartment 3. I think this is... Oh no, that's not locked anymore. Okay, so I've done apartment 3, which is... Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's just do 3,
Hey,
2,
you
1.
there.
And...
Come here, quick.
Oh, that's this guy.
What is it?
What's up with the lockdown? Is it the phage? Was there an outbreak?
Well, you can't rule that out. For now, you better stay in your apartment.
Well, what the hell else am I gonna do? Wait, why am I talking to you? You might be infected. Get away from me.
And again, guys, this was pre-pandemic. You know, not that I necessarily think that it takes a sage to sort of, you know, predict. Okay, so we've hit all of these apartments here. So there's no one here. This guy is afraid that we're affected. This is Mr. Lonely Boy. Okay, let's see 5 and 4 before we move on down the hall.
KPD, I need to talk to you.
Get away from me, man. I got a piece on me, and I ain't afraid to use it.
No, you don't. Now calm down. I'm just looking for some answers.
Oh, I know how you get your answers. I got nothing to tell you.
Okay, so now we've done all of these apartments. We've done all of those apartments. Let's see if there's anything in here. Something about these adventure type games is I sometimes do feel like they're really good at kind of wasting your time, having you explore every single flippin' nook and cranny. That was one of the things that I definitely appreciated about Durasane. Is because of the node-based movement, it did kind of feel like it more you know, kept you directed in where you were going, so you didn't spend a whole lot of time just wandering around. And while it did have some, you know, objects that weren't crucial for the main path, typically the stuff that you interacted with gave you some indication of what you needed to do. This, right now, I kind of feel like, even with my case log, I kind of feel like I am HN, like I am just kind of
KPD, I need to talk to
shooting
you.
in the dark.
You broke it. No, you broke it. Nuh-uh.
Will you get these kids to shut up? I'm fucking talking here. Yeah, what's this about?
Do you know the tenant in apartment 7?
Dad, Tommy's picking on me. Shut up, snitch.
I thought I told you to shut up. 7, huh? Nah, can't say that I know the guy.
Okay, so it's a guy.
Yeah, well, seen him once or twice.
Very,
I
very
might have
New
a
York.
vague recollection.
The Brooklyn
Could you give me
accent.
a vague description?
Maybe. What's it to you?
My son might have been staying in that apartment. I'm trying to find him.
Well, why don't you tell me what he looks like? I'll let you know if it rings a bell.
Oh, Jesus.
We lost touch. It's been a while.
Huh. Sign of the times, I guess. See, I'm a family man myself.
You shut up! No, you shut up! No, you!
I swear, if you don't shut up this instant...
Yeah, I can tell. So, can you describe him or what?
Young, probably in his 20s. Medium height, medium build. He wasn't very memorable.
That's my son, all right.
Is everything all right in there?
What? Oh, yeah. You know how kids are these days.
Do I?
Yeah.
Kids have
gotta
been
be
like
strict
that
with them,
since...
or they'll just walk all over you. Usually, I just sit them down in front of the projectors, keeps them nice and quiet. But the thing just went and died on cheap American crap.
Oh, hello, Roses and Rhetoric. Glad to see you guys back for another stream.
Have you seen anything suspicious around the building? Any strangers skulking around?
Nah, I don't pay much attention to the other tenants. Bunch of losers. A lot of them.
You are so dumb. Not as dumb as you are. Nuh-uh, you're way dumber.
Shut the fuck up!
Not upstanding citizens like you.
You bet your ass. Good thing we'll be getting out of this dump soon.
Is that right?
Yep, I've been working my way up. I even filed for a status upgrade. Once that goes through, we'll be moving to a B-class district in no time.
Yeah? Good luck with that.
So this is my first playthrough of the game. Obviously, I you know, am kind of shooting in the dark on what to do here, but so far it captures the ambiance and the style of the cyberpunk aesthetic, but it does feel like it's hitting like all of the cliches, and I don't feel yet like it's done anything new, which isn't a bad thing. You know, it's sort of like wearing an old pair of comfy sweatpants. But it's certainly not yet treading any new ground. And speaking of things that are in the retro future vibe, again, like with a lot of the old school point and click adventure games, it really feels like this game is like mastering, you know, wasting time. Okay, so there's something up there. Okay, so there's another... Well, so I'm going to have to hack that to get into this next room here. Okay, what were this lady's initials that I'm supposed to be looking for? Okay, so I think I've interrogated all the neighbors. Her compass ID was HN. So let me see if I can get any indication on where HN's apartment would be. So, nothing I can interact with here, I don't think. And this game is definitely brutal on not giving you a whole lot of guidance on where it is you're supposed to go or what it is you're supposed to be looking for. Okay, so neighbors have thoroughly been interrogated. Been through here. I have no idea where I'm going to get a clue on what... Okay, so there's nothing here that really tells me where HN would be. Let's try maybe... Oh. So there might be something here, because I felt my controller vibrate. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's nothing after all. Okay. That's another... Yes, when I said that I used to play old school point and click adventure games, I never said I was really good at them. I was good at getting frustrated and taking way too long to figure out some of their sometimes obscure and obtuse feeling puzzles. And this certainly feels like one of those occasions where the puzzles feel especially, well, there's just random stuff flying around. Okay, so the controller just vibrates anytime you run. Got it. Okay, maybe there's going to be a clue. I have a feeling that I am going to need to get into that locked to crack that key code to get into that locked door there at the end. I just am not sure what the code to that could be. Yes, that's an electrical panel. Let's look around in my cyborg vision and see if I can suss anything out that might give us some kind of a clue or some kind of indication on what the code for that might be. Nanophage and I. Okay, so I can feel my controller vibrating, so I feel like there's something maybe important close by. Janitor, ventilation, tattoo shop.
Synchrosine refilled.
Okay, so I'm right back here once again. It's only 4 digits. I guess we could try and brute force it. What was it? 0418? I have no clue what this code is supposed to be. Like, and I wish I took like better notes here in the help us 108. Oops. Oh, square, I can take a pill.
Yes.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
No, I don't feel like... Oh, investigate apartment 108. Okay, how do I get to 108? Unless this is 108. Well, let's see where 108 is. Does it really say investigate apartment? Yeah. I picked up a strange signal, hard to tell if it's a legitimate stress call or simply a glitch. Either way, with the lockdown on, it definitely came from inside the building. 108 apartment number might be worth checking out. I have not done anything on my list here. Well, I think I... Let's see if this might tell me where 108 is. Okay, so... Is that like... Okay, where would I find like stairs? Inside one of the water closets. Okay, so I'm totally locked in here. 108. 108. Oh, there's something there. Let's see if that gives me... any more... Oh, that was just a collectible. Gotcha. Let's see what this is. Really doesn't tell me a whole lot at all there. Okay, at least I found a collectible or something. You're trying to tell me that there's something there? There we go. Okay. Would be lovely if I could figure out how to get to apartment 108. Okay, so clearly that's not it there. So I guess we're going to go back here and see if we can find any clues on any clues on how to So I think we found all of the salient information in this apartment. I don't think there's anything left to find here. We combed over his apartment pretty thoroughly. Other than I do maybe want to check the date here again. 13th, 1304. Well, let me try 1304 or 2068. It couldn't hurt. 1304 or 2068. There's nothing there. 1304 or 2068. Figured that was worth a shot. If I don't find this soon, guys, I think we might call this stream a, if I don't find something, I think we might call this stream a night, and I might have to consult, wait, there's something back there. Looks like that might just be a server room. Yeah, I might need something of a hint on how to proceed here, because I'm feeling pretty gosh dang stuck. Oh wait. Before I completely give up. Okay, maybe. Okay, so looks like that's just kind of going to these panels. I feel like there's like an elevator somewhere that I'm missing to get to a higher floor to go up to 108. Okay, 07. Okay, 0504. If I can find 0504, then maybe I can at least get my bearings. Okay, so looks like I am here. Water closet. I feel like there's got to be like an elevator or something. Or something like that somewhere that I'm missing. So that door is locked. I can't get inside the bathroom and close the door. Oh, well this is, at least gives me something of a new way to kind of look at things a little bit. So maybe, I don't know what this vision does, but maybe this vision will help me to find something. Okay, that's locked. Oh, holy crap! I feel so dumb just by not looking up. Okay. Find static numbers. Okay, 04. Okay, I found all of the static numbers. Oh, nope. There we go. 044. One more. Well, I think I thoroughly wasted everyone's time for like the last 30 minutes running around trying to find how to 0446. Well, thank you. Okay. So I'm not going to count that entirely as moon logic, but I actually just looked up to the right and seen what all of my options are when interacting with those kind of devices. I could have figured that out a lot sooner than what I actually did. Okay. You know, it's funny. I watch other people's live streams playing, you know, all sorts of types of games. You know, like puzzle games. You know, these kind of adventure, you know, more thinking man pieces. And when I see someone get stuck on a puzzle for a really long time, I think it's different when you're on the outside looking in. You know, it's almost like you sort of have this vision that you don't have when you're actually playing the game. Because I'll find myself screaming at the screen as I watch whoever the player is, you know, hunting for, you know, like a good 10-15 minutes. They're like, no, that's the answer right there! And I feel like, you know, anyone who was watching the stream, either live or later, you know, probably had what I needed to do figured out from, like, the first time that I interacted with that keypad. So it's definitely interesting now that I'm starting to do some of these live streams to sort of see what it's like being on the other side of that equation. Let me make sure that I... Okay, so it's 108 that I'm trying to get to. And one of the things... or one of the things that can be kind of frustrating when you have all of these different visions.
What might that be?
Oh my gosh. I hate these controls sometimes. There we go. Power cable. Well, thanks. Oh. Oh, holy crap. Oh, I see, okay. Okay, so I plugged something in. I'm watching you. I have for some time, and thought you might not yet realize we are meant to be together. This shrine is my gift to you. This and 3 others like it. Please notice me. Okay, so like I'm actually intrigued. I am actually intrigued. That's one of the staples of this particular genre that I really like. It kind of encapsulates the loneliness and the isolation that we can feel in the modern or the post-modern world, And yes, cyberpunk as a genre definitely falls into the realm of postmodernism or postmodernity. William Gibbs, the sort of father of, or the godfather, or the creator of the cyberpunk genre, when asked about it, said absolutely cyberpunk is postmodern. Okay, so let's see what my log has updated to now. Interrogate the neighbors, identify the caller, HN, investigate apartment 108, locate and access the other. Hidden amongst the junk was a message. Whoever reads it seems to be 2 screws short of a hardware store. The message mentioned 3 other shrines. I should keep an eye out. You bet your bippy I will. Okay, so that's certainly something there. An RC device. Even the detail on these little things, like this little RC car, you know, having the top off, and you can see the PCB, you know, just a real simple PCB with, you know, what looks like a, you know, little processing controller and a couple of lead wires coming out of it. Again, like, you know, the detail, like, you can really tell that either whoever designed this game or they brought in someone who knows their computer hardware, the computer circuitry. You know, just looking at it from a distance, like, this was modeled after a real PCB controller or you know, logic board for this RC car. I mean, I really enjoy little details like that in these types of games and in this type of fiction. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm catching everything that I can as I go down these halls, so I'm not doing like an obscene amount of backtracking. I don't know what this view does, but
Come to the door, please.
Oh, there we go.
Just want to talk.
Who are you? Did Chiron send you?
I'm with the KPD, if that's what you're asking.
Seriously? We haven't had a cop around these parts in... ever, I guess.
Well, you've got one now.
Yeah, good luck. You're gonna fucking need it.
Oh, case log updated. Okay, so it seems like, okay, so I completed an objective. Hallelujah. Okay, so no longer is interrogate the neighbors on my case log. So I think I have interrogated everyone that can be interrogated. And I didn't get any useful information other than I need to investigate apartment 108 and identify HN. I don't know how often I'm supposed to be taking my pills
You have
either.
to let the door open.
I don't know what apartment this is. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. The wall stands tall. Our brave boys and girls continue to defend us from the Eastern Hoarders. Probably not intended as a Pink Floyd reference, and no, I'm not just referring to them calling something the wall, but just the way that it's written. Bring our boys back home, Eastern threat. Programs. Oh, Oh my gosh, this has little retro mini games. Dear goodness. Oh, and this is like right out of the Commodore 64 days, or at least the early IBM days. This is just brilliant. Oops. Oh man. Okay, so I have to be more careful with what buttons. Okay, so just don't push the O button. Oh, okay. I made it! Woo! Yay! Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so I have one sword. Oh! Oh no! I don't have any more swords left! Oh man! Okay, this is such a lame little mini game, but I love it. I could... Okay, so there really needs to be something here for me to progress. Oops. Oh, it would probably help if I went in the right, into the right vision here. Let's see. Well, actually, it doesn't look like. Oh, wait, no. Looks like I can interact with that. Possibly. Oh, I think these are the pills that I'm supposed to be taking.
Synchrosines refilled.
The synchrosine, I have no idea what the synchrosine does, or how often I'm supposed to take it. Okay, so I've been this way. Okay, that's the room that I just came out of. I was gonna say, I bet that door is locked. No, it's not locked. Okay, let's see. Before I head anywhere. Oh, there's a dude there. That was a dude pretending to be the dude that was the other dude.
Hey, there you are.
You. I remember.
You keep records of your tenants. I need to match a name to an apartment.
Register. Office. Authorized. Personnel only.
I'm a police officer. That's authorized enough.
I know what you are.
Oh, yeah?
Back during war, took one alive, sent for one of you to get into his head.
You fought in the big one. Is that why you got all this junk in you?
Plasma sweep hit our convoy. Borrowed through armor.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring back memories.
Yes. Memories.
What can you tell me about the tenant in apartment 7?
Tenant?
Yeah, tenant. How long has he been living there?
Yeah. Maybe longer. Not good with time.
You ever talk to him?
Didn't get out much. None of them do.
All right, Tin Man. Let me know if it comes back to you. Something triggered the lockdown.
Trying to get it open. Rudy and I.
You think it might be the nanophage? You had any recent outbreaks?
No. Last one. Long time ago. Down by the river. All the implants. Bad. The implants.
Can we lift the lockdown from the inside somehow? Or get a message out?
No. Keep people in. Isolate, accommodate, alleviate.
Yeah, we all know how that last one used to work. I take it Rudy's the robot.
Multifunction service and maintenance drone. Don't lose it.
What?
Wanders off. Sometimes. Need to track manually.
Anyway, how about you show me that register now?
Tenant. Name.
All I have are initials. H.
Yeah.
H-N. Match. 2 entries. Elena Novak. Apartment 104.
Okay, so 108 and 104.
Nader 106.
Thanks. I might need to see that register later. Can I use your office?
You can. Office. Unlock it. Don't make a mess. Okay?
I'm gonna go nose around. Can you give me access to the rest of the building?
Assistance. Unstable. Unlocked. What I could.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't even get your name. I'm Dan.
Name? Janus. Like a Roman god. You know.
Good to meet you, Janus. Stay out of trouble.
Out. 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 Need to get out.
I believe Janus was the, like, two-faced, can, you know, look in both directions Roman, okay. So I think this is his, okay, so this is where I get upstairs, alright. Let's look at our update log here. There are mentioned the initials. One of them is Hannah Nader, lives in 106, 104, and 108. So I think we're going to go to apartment 108 first and see if that distress call might be legitimate. And of course, this just takes us outside. just loops us back around. Okay, so this is very, you know, maze-like, where... As you progress, different parts of the world open up to you as you find different things. Again, that ray tracing is so pretty. And I know we're going in the complete opposite direction of where we need to go, but this is just so intriguing. How can we not be curious about going into the creepy basement? And I feel like something is going to kill us down here. Definitely got that ominous...
The real deal. Why leave it here?
A Scarlet Carson. You know you're in pretentious sci-fi land when roses are a big deal. Yes, and of course, roses are an endangered species now because humans have messed up the environment so badly. You know, again with this game kind of hitting. Okay, so we are kind of playing this game of unlocking different pathways to kind of get around. So now we have multiple ways that we can kind of get back to the same route. Okay, so I'm starting to kind of figure out what the layout is and how the game world sort of kind of opens up to us. So even though it seems like I am kind of just wandering around aimlessly, I am doing it with some sense of purpose in that I'm getting a lay of the land. I'm sort of figuring out, because this is kind of a little bit of a maze-like layout, and I'm starting to understand the way that things are. Okay, there's the dude's office. Oh, okay, so this is his office. Gotcha. I promise. Oh, that makes sense now. He talked about being in the war, and the wall stands tall. Okay, so he was a warrior. Okay, ground floor. Oh, okay. Well, this is making a whole lot more sense now. Okay, 104, 106. Okay, so that's just telling us what is in each of these. That is our super fun retro game that we can play within the game. Yo, dog, I heard you like games, so we put a game in your game so you can play a game while you're playing your games. Okay, so now we're going to go upstairs, and I kind of think once we go upstairs, I think we're going to see if we can save the game. Okay, so it gives you checkpoints that it auto-saves. I think once we investigate 108, I think that'll be a good stopping point for tonight. I'm glad that I'm not stopping at a point where I am stuck, because I hate that, and I also hate... Oh, this apartment goes all the way up, doesn't it? I wonder how many floors there are. Okay, well, we don't have any reason to be on this floor, on these upper floors just yet. So, the game is definitely doing a good job of sort of having us comb the areas one by one. Okay, so 108 is the one that I wanted to investigate first. So 105 and 110. Oh no! This is one of those mystery atom boxes or whatever. Aw, man! I kind of figured they weren't all going to be as simple as just plugging something in. Yep, that is certainly one of those love boxes. So there's got to be a way to unlock. There's got to be a way to unlock this bad puppy here. Let me try closing the door. And see. Oh, okay. I think. It's got to be like a certificate. Oh wait. I kind of feel like this is something I'm gonna have to come back to later. Okay, 110. Okay, so 108 is the one that I want first. Oh, I can hear it. Uh-oh. What? Power cable. You still don't see. You still don't recognize. To you I am no one, I am nothing. Zero. Just another rat in this wonderful maze of you. So beautiful, so peaceful, being so close to you. It is the only thing that keeps me going, but still, I'm afraid that by the time you see me, it's going to be too late for both of us. So something I'll leave you guys off with as I think we approach the end of tonight's stream. Pink Floyd and the science fiction genre is not as far apart as what you might think. The album Division Bell is very much rooted in not just hardcore sci-fi, but in real science, not science fiction, but in real, actual, honest-to-goodness science. Anyone who has a background in cybernetics, where the term cybernetic comes from, it was coined by, or mostly coined, or partially credited to a gentleman by the name of Norbert Wiener. He was, I believe, a adjunct professor from Oh dear, I think I might be stuck. This is a good spot to get stuck in. Oh, that opened. Okay, there's something here. Hello. But he wrote a book called Cybernetics, or the Control in the Animal and a Human Machine, which is not a book for laymen. It's pages and pages and pages of these math calculus formulas. But another colleague of his said that the work was so interesting that he should write a layman's version. That layman's version was called, I think it dropped the cybernetics subtitle. I think it was just the human use of human beings. And on it, there are these two, like, mechanical robot looking faces, profile view facing each other, and there is a stream of communication going from one mouth to the other. That might sound familiar if a Pink Floyd fan. That is the album cover artwork for the album Division Bell. The person who came up with the artwork for Division Bell was, oh my gosh, Adam, the guy who wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I cannot believe that his name is right on the tip of my tongue. Um, he was author of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Not only was he a science fiction writer, but he worked with, sort of building and developing early computer technology. So he was very much involved in computer science, like actually doing computer science himself. The album of the Division Bell, with some of the lyrics being about, did you know that things were going to go so right for me and so wrong for you? People thought that it was sort of a dig at former bandmate Roger Waters, but as people started to investigate, they started to decipher that the album was talking about future cybernetic technology, and that was only exacerbated with the Pink Floyd real life, and I no shit, this actually happened. There was a Pink Floyd ARG that was started by the band itself, by David Gilmour and the rest of the band, with that had this label of Publius Enigma. During one of their live shows, I think it was during one of the Pulse shows, the Publius Enigma moniker would briefly flash across the screen, and so Pink Floyd fans spent quite a long time, I think quite a number of years, sort of tracking down all of these clues as to what Publius Enigma was. And, it led them to read the layman's version of Cybernetics, The Human Use of Human Beings by Norbert Wiener. It led them down some obscure fiction by a not obscure author, Rudyard Kipling, but one of his more obscure short stories called With the Night Mail, about how technology advances our modes of communication, and really, really, really interesting stuff. Um, I don't know what led me down that rabbit hole, other than if you guys haven't figured out by now, I am something of a big Pink Floyd fan, and looking for apartment 108. I really hope that my game saved after I found that second. After I found that second 1055, my last save was at 1050. Oh, Balda. Okay, that's 110. Let's see if anybody
Dan
answers.
Lazarski, KPD. Routine questioning.
Daddy, who is it? Can he make the door open? When can we go out, Daddy?
Shh. Go to your room, kids. Go play Runaway Galaxy. Let me talk to the man. Hello, officer. I'm Thaddeus Karski, head of the family. How can I help you?
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Everything all right in there? Did the lockdown spook the kids?
Oh, no, we're fine. I do appreciate your concern, though.
You sound very calm. You're not worried about a potential outbreak?
Oh, that doesn't concern us, officer. Of course, I hope that's not the case, for the sake of the other tenants.
What do you mean, it doesn't concern you?
We're all clean of corruption. My wife, myself, and the little ones.
Clean? Oh. You're immaculates.
Children of the immaculate earth, yes. You've heard of us. All good things, I hope.
Well, I've never been called to a crime scene where one of your kind was involved. That's good enough for me.
Our kind? I see. Do you take offense to our way of life, Officer Lazarski?
No, but it must be hard on the whole family.
No one said life would be easy.
Well, I'd have to say, no mods of any kind. That's quite a statement these days.
Okay, that
Is
answers
it
what an
really?
immaculate is.
Is having a neural connection to the web worth renouncing your humanity? Is a body held together with screws and wires really worth a corrupted soul?
Some would say there are benefits.
Certainly. I know our lives will be shorter and less comfortable, but it's a price we're willing to pay for experiencing the purity of our God-given bodies.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of implants, but I couldn't do what I do without them.
Yes, you carry them within you.
It wasn't really a choice, you know?
Oh, but clearly it was. The world would be a better place if more people realized that.
Oh, good grief. Catch more flies with honey.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Guess you're right.
intentionally provoke this guy.
Maybe we are what we make ourselves.
I don't wish to speak out of turn, but our church has a support group for the penitent unclean. Perhaps you'd like to attend a meeting?
Sounds like a hoot and a half. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, well, once you get past the name, you'll find a lot of compassion and understanding there.
Listen, have you seen anything questionable going on around here?
Apart from the usual, you mean?
The usual?
Well, you know, this place isn't exactly a beacon of morality. Still, we mustn't judge. Most people mean well. They're just misguided.
All right, if you say so, Mr. Karski.
Godspeed, Officer Lazarski.
Okay, good. And I get a save prompt here, so I'm kind of hoping... I'm kind of thinking that this is actually going to be the best place to leave. But one question I want to leave you guys with for tonight, to maybe ponder on for tomorrow night's continuation of this Let's Play, because this game definitely has me intrigued now. But another one of the staples of cyberpunk, the cyberpunk subgenre of the science fiction genre, is transhumanism and trans augmentation or machine augmentation. There's a book that I read when I was in college called Cyborg Citizen, and I guess it wasn't published by a big publisher. Like, I have searched and searched and searched and searched Amazon for it, and I can't find it. But really, really interesting. It was before I got sober, so I don't remember or necessarily remember a whole lot of it. But this is something that I find that I'm usually kind of disappointed with in cyberpunk video games, is they'll bring up the concept or the idea of augmentation and transhumanism, and they'll think that they're being really deep by doing so, but then they won't explore it. Deus Ex, the original game, brought it up and actually kind of, dealt with it in a smart philosophical manner. Like, there's a whole portion at the end of that game where it sort of discusses the morality and whatnot of augmentation and transhumanism. The later Deus Ex games, the ones with Adam Jensen, the prequels that got, the first one was really popular, the second one kind of shot the bed. But, it brought up, like it was going to be this deep dive into what it means to be human, and is augmentation good or bad for the future of society and civilization. So it really didn't do anything with those questions. It thought it was being deep and it was being really smart just by bringing up those concepts or bringing up those questions, and then never did anything with it. So, what are your guys' thoughts on augmentation, on humans becoming cyborgs? Do you think that it's an interesting question? Do you think that it's just fluff? Do you like it when it sort of invades science fiction? Curious to know what you guys think. Okay, so 108 should be just this way. There's 108.
Dan Lazarski, KPD. Is anyone in there?
Okay, let me see if I can get another save prompt to come up. But I'm curious to see if this game just brings up, you know, augmentation and transhumanism and the pure people who don't augment their bodies, or if it actually goes into a deeper dive in that. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. Cyborg Citizen, Politics in the Post-Human Age. I think that's the book that I read. I went to college in the early 2000s, and so the book would have been written before that. It would be the title would be over 20 years old. So yes, I will definitely Amazon or check that out on Amazon and see if that's the book I'm looking for, because I would really like to read it again now that I'm a little bit older, a little bit, you know, more sober. But thank you guys. Hopefully that answers my question, because, like I said, I remember it having an impact on me when I was in college.
Jesus.
I definitely get the indication that something not great went down here. Oh, those are dildos. Those are advanced dildos.
Synchrosine injected. Strain level decreased.
And on that note, guys, I think this is going to be a good place to to call it a night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are free, I'll be streaming the same time tomorrow night. Once again, thank anyone who tuned in for watching. Finally, after 9, 10, 11, after 2 hours of playing this game, I'm actually really starting to get into it, and I'm really looking forward to jumping back into this title. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see everyone during the next stream.